So here in section 1.5, what number was this? Okay, it was number 10. Yeah, so number 10 here. So the difference of negative 20 and negative 8. What do we do with the word difference? What does that mean? Add, subtract, multiply, or divide? Difference is a subtraction, right? If I said, I'm 51, my brother's 48, what's the difference in our age? You wouldn't add us. It'd be like 100, right? You would subtract, huh? Difference means subtraction, doesn't it? So I've got to take the first number and the second number. They both have their own negatives.
Okay.
And then in addition to whatever they have, I got to put another minus that comes from the word difference, huh? Is that making sense? So the word difference itself produces an extra minus sign in addition to their negatives. And then, you know what we do from there, right? These two negatives head to head make positive. Hey, what? Is that what they do? Do the two negatives make positive? Like that? Is that right? Yeah. Why?
Because how was writing.
Why did two negatives make positive? Right? You guys are saying correctly. You're right.
Minus, plus.
Who made that rule? Why is that the rule? Anybody ever ask that question? Some math teacher just said so at some point, and you guys just like, okay. Is that right?
I really don't remember.
So minus 12 is our answer, right? I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to go back and talk about it. But everybody give me the final answer first before I go talk about why that's really true. Right? Because if the running back loses 20 yards and then gains back 8, the net effect back over, you lose 20 bucks, you gain back 8, your bank account's down 12. Right, good. Just think about money, or you can just calculate it too. So minus 12. Okay. Yeah. Now why? Why did two negatives make a positive? That seems kind of weird. Should they? Do two wrongs make a right? Two negatives make a positive? I mean, somebody just make that rule. Where do the rules of math come from?
There had to be a word association of
They come from math teachers, right? They took me into the trust when I was just a baby, and we just make everybody else follow our rules now. Some people think it's that way. Nobody really thinks that way. But how about if I told you, the answer is because it's true. Now, what do I mean it's true? Think with me for a second. What if you were, suppose you were like not sure what two negatives really that become positive. Watch what you could do. If I took 5 minus, let's say 3. You all know what 5 minus 3 is, right? What is it? 2. Okay, now watch. Math is patterns. Watch the pattern. 5 minus 2, what's the answer? 3. Now remember, suppose I have no idea what double negative means. 5 minus 1, what's the answer? 4. What comes next in the you following the yellow brick road here. What comes next? 3, 2, 1, 0. 0, right? You got the pattern. Okay, which is 5. Okay, now let's keep following the pattern. 5 minus, now what am I going to put next? This has been 3, 2, 1, 0. What comes next? Minus 1, right? I'm just following the pattern. I'm not thinking some deep, special, two negatives make positive. I'm not doing that. I'm just following the pattern. 3, 2, 1, 0, negative 1. Okay, and let's pretend I have no idea what this does. Like, I don't know. Let me just follow the pattern in the answers. 2, 3, 4, 5. What's it got to be? Doesn't it have to be 6 if you're going to follow the logical pattern? And so what did those two negatives do? It added. It's true. Math's just following logical truth. It has to. See how that's true? Two negatives make a positive because it's true. All of math is that way. I don't know if you look at math that way. If you look at math for the logical truth that is flowing through it, it'll be much more fun and it'll be easier too, because it'll make sense. So try, and I'll try when the problem is we don't always have time to do that all this for every problem, but yeah, it's another word for subtraction, isn't it? Decrease, whoa, I'm throwing my pen. Decrease, difference, it's another word for subtraction. Watch out in the front row here. Yeah, it's a little dangerous. If I don't spit on you, I'll throw something at you. All right, so I do spit sometimes. So I'm just giving you a warning. You'll be asking for new seats soon. Decrease negative 19 by 8. By 8. So what do I do for that? Minus 8. Minus, so. Yeah, now, What are we going to do with those numbers? In the end, are those numbers going to add or subtract? Think about money, football, whatever. Minus now. Now, a lot of people here, a lot of people look at that and they go, okay, I got to subtract 8, maybe it's 11. No, don't worry about that. Just whatever sign's in the front, there's no difference between subtraction and negative. It's all the same thing. So that's your bank account loses $19, and then your bank account loses $8. Just think that way. If you got your bank account wherever it is, and then you lose $19, and then you lose $8, you lose more. Am I going to add or subtract those numbers? I'm going to add them. Is everybody seeing that? 27. Let me go over that one more time. If your bank account loses $19 and then loses 8 more, you lost a whole bunch. You have to add those up, huh? Does that feel right? Does that make sense? Yeah, it's loss upon loss for a big old loss. That's right. So they actually end up adding, don't they?
So let's say, like, increase, decrease, if we put increase minus 19 by 8.
Increase, if there's an increase, that'd be a plus. Yeah, let's do that one. That's a good one. Let's do that one. Yeah, let's just write it down here. Yeah, what if they said increase minus 19 by, instead of decrease? They would take the minus 19, and then what do you do for increase? Plus. Remember, the word decrease becomes the negative. The word increase becomes the positive. The 8. Now, how would I do this right here? How do I do, I don't know if I'm too scribbly here. That's a plus sign. How do you do minus 19 plus 8? So think football, money, whatever. The running back loses 19 yards on the first play. The next play, he gains back 8. Where's he at? Yeah, I'll do a little football field here, right? Wherever he was, he lost 19 yards and he gained back 8. So, am I going to actually add or subtract the 19 and the 8? It's the difference, right? It's going to be negative 11. Maybe I shouldn't even say a word. You know, right? You sense it, right? If your bank account loses $19 and you gain back 8, you're down 11, aren't you? You just know what to do. That good? On that? All makes sense? Let's try that one. Can y'all read that? Let me make it a little bigger. Oops. So 1 minus 6 plus 4 squared. All right, so try that one. What do you do first on that one?
Parentheses.
The parentheses, huh? Do the parentheses there. All right, how are we doing? So do this, we get 5 there, plus 16, 21. Easy for you, right? Math teacher's not right? You're right, huh? I did that too quick. I was testing you, really. Good job. It's minus 5. I'm just going too quick, huh? Minus 5. That's minus 5, not 5. What am I doing there? That's minus 5, huh?
Yeah.
So the bank account or the running back loses 5 and gains back 16. So what's the net result? 11. Right? 16 minus 5 is 11. Make sense? Good there. Easy pickings for you. Okay, so 9 minus x over y plus 6. So go ahead, can you plug in negative 8 for x and 9 for y, and then see what you get. This will be 9 minus, and x is negative 8, and y is 9. Is that good so far? Everybody see that? Now, what do these double negatives do? Positive. 9 plus 8, 17. 9 plus 6, 15. There it is. We can't do anything with that fraction, right? 17/15. Can't reduce it, can't do anything with it. It just stays that way. That good? Questions on that? All right. So y squared minus x. Okay. So y squared minus x, make it a little bigger. They're telling me x is negative 9, y is 4. Plug them in and work it out. How do we do it? So plug in the y is 4, and the x is minus 9. So we get 4 squared minus 9. You don't have to do parentheses. Here, let me just get rid of those. 4 squared minus 9. We good? So that's 16, the double negative. Positive 16 and 9, 25.